Hello all, and welcome back for another video. So today I have a video that I would like to react to. It is another cop body cam video, and it's interesting to me because normally I am 100% on the police officer side. You guys know I have a lot of respect for our men and women in blue. They protect and serve, and I appreciate them. My firstborn daughter claims she wants to be a police officer when she grows up, so like I said, I support our people in blue. But this particular video has a young woman who, I feel like this video kind of proves that darkism does exist. And hear me out, because you know, I've had it out with a dark-skinned activist before, and while some points I disagree with, some points may be valid. I'm pretty sure it's not in every case, but there probably are people who carry prejudices towards darker skinned people, even black people. This video is going to show, like I said, a young woman who went into a Family Dollar. She bought something. She was accused of stealing, and she refused to leave the store. She wanted them to check her person, check her bag, check her, make sure I don't have anything if you're going to, you know, say that and you're going to follow me and look at me and all this and that. To me, it comes off like this woman has just had it. She's probably dealt with issues of people, you know, following her around stores and assuming she's stealing, you know, maybe because she's a foreigner or maybe because she is dark-skinned, who knows. But anyway, I didn't really like how this played out, and I watched it at least 2 times already. This will be my 3rd time watching with you guys. So don't forget to finish the video in its entirety before you judge. Hear me out, hear the video out, and tell me what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you so much, and let's get started.
On May 20th, 2023, police responded to a Family Dollar in reference to a woman who was refusing to leave the store.
What's going on?
Yeah, I just come and buy the juice for 134. And this is my receipt. Just follow me. Look at my bag and the cashier. Just follow me right here. I finish checking. Just follow me in the front door. If they try to take my picture, I say, what happened? He say, nothing. What happened? Just still look at my bag. Okay, this is the juice, $1.34.
What's the issue?
How you doing, sir? I'm
Good.
the store manager, Christina.
Nice to meet you.
She came, didn't say one word to her.
Right.
She was there. I cashed her out. She's the one that giving me eye contact and keep looking back at me. So I just start giving her the eye contact back while she's exiting the door. So when I finished cashed her out, I just stood right here. Never asked her for her bag or anything. Didn't say nothing, sir. I just watch everybody who comes in and out.
Right.
She made a scene.
Why you call the police?
And she came back in here to me. So I backed up and stood over there. I'm like, we have a problem?
Right.
You watching me. I said, I'm entitled to watch everyone in the store. She came back in here. She told me to call the police. So I went ahead and called the police. So can you please give her no trespassing for me, please?
You got your ID?
I don't have ID.
You don't have any ID.
Yes.
All right, so we're about a minute and some change in, and we heard the young lady, you know, who's being accused of, I guess, stealing, you know, and then it seems as if the cashier, manager, whoever she is to this store, she's like, can you just give her a trespass, please? But she's really done nothing from what we can see. She's been quiet. She was respectful when the cop approached her and she explained it. She said, I spent $1.34. Here's my receipt. And they've been following me, taking pictures of me, this, and that. And so right here, if I was a police officer, if I was the person who thought she was stealing or doing something wrong, I would want to see. I'd want to see your bag. Absolutely. But it doesn't look like she's checked the girl's bag or anything, but yet you want her to be trespassed. So you don't know that she stole. You don't see that she's stolen anything. You're not accusing her of stealing anything, and yet you just want to trespass her because she's making a scene, even though she's just literally standing there and waited for you to call the cops. I disagree so far, but we'll let it play out and see what else is happening.
Nothing on you. All right, well, let's go outside. I got to get your name. She doesn't want you to come back in the store, all right?
Come back?
Ever.
What do you mean come back in the store?
You cannot come here anymore, is what I'm telling you.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Okay, come on. Let's go outside real quick.
What me not them Lana store?
What? This store. You cannot come back to Family Dollar. This store.
Family Dollar. I buy something you say I don't come back to Family Dollar? What does that mean?
You cannot come back here.
What does that come back? I'm on the front door, right? I'm in the front door. She's tried to take my picture.
Okay, but this is the problem.
Okay.
If you would have just
Check
left,
my bag.
if you would have left,
Check my
it
bag.
wouldn't be an issue.
Check my bag.
Now I'm telling you, you have to leave the
Check my
store.
bag.
If you don't leave the store,
I don't leave the store.
you're
You
going to go to
understand?
jail.
You don't understand?
You are going to go to jail. Do you understand
Go
that?
ahead. Yes. Go ahead. Check my bag.
Yeah, I'm not going to check your bag. I'm going to take you to jail.
No. Come
on, let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Do it right.
And I'm going to stop it again. Like, why do you refuse to check her bag? Like, if she has a receipt, she's offering you to check her bag, there's no reason for her to be trespassed. There's no reason for the cashier to have even called the police, it seems, in the first place. She wanted this issue to be resolved. She didn't want to be accused or made to feel like she's some kind of thief. And so she's willing to wait for the police to show up. She's willing to open up her bag, show you what's inside, as well as her receipt. And, I mean, truth be told, if you're going to accuse me of stealing, I'm not going to leave until I get a refund at that point. Like, you're right. I don't want to come back to your store, and I would like a refund. But I don't think that this young lady is going to play it out correctly. Like I said, I don't feel like she's in the wrong. But what she proceeds to do next is what ends up getting her in a lot of trouble. But again, the cop was like immediately trying to get her out the store, not trying to hear her side of it. Like, I don't understand. If she's being accused of something, let her prove herself innocent. Check her bags. Isn't that what most people do when they're accused of stealing? You're wanting to take pictures of her and things like that, but yet you're not willing to look and see if she actually did take anything. If she's willing to open up her bag, open her bag. See that she hasn't taken anything. And at that point, it's no need to trespass her because she didn't do anything wrong. You're just, you know what I mean, jumping to conclusions. And maybe this was just her final straw for it. Maybe she's dealt with enough darkism and accusations of stealing that she's done, you know? And I mean, I can totally understand that, because if you've ever been in a store and you've had somebody make you feel like you're doing something wrong when you haven't, it's not a good feeling at all.
Here.
Let's go.
Give me the report. Do it right here.
No, we're doing that. We're doing it outside. I have no idea what you just said.
Finish. Do it.
Okay, let's go outside so we can do it.
Do it.
Come on. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm gonna just wait for a female to get here.
Okay.
And then
No problem.
we'll handle it from there.
Yeah.
You do understand, if you don't leave, you're going to go to jail, right?
I don't leave. You understand me? I don't leave. You make trouble. I just come in. I don't drink nothing.
Right,
I just
that.
come in and just
I
like
understand
she's follow me.
Right.
I stay on the front door. She say, what happened? You just follow me. Try to take my picture.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're in public. Anybody can take your picture.
What does that mean? Picture for what?
I don't know.
I take something in the store?
She never said that, did she? Did
She never
say
said that. Why? She never said that.
Did she say that?
You said she's supposed to take my picture. Why is she supposed to take my picture? You take. I'm dumb.
Listen.
Okay,
way,
check my bag.
Either way.
You don't understand?
All right, you want to
check
give me
my
your bag?
bag.
Here, let me get your bag.
Okay. Give me back. What check it avant et puis make me note là.
Let me get
Pas
it.
déplacer là.
Let me get it.
Devine pas déplacer.
See, now you're breaking things.
Bon, devine pas déplacer fini. Après minute là. Take make for 2 minutes.
Are you going to leave here voluntarily, or do I have to take you to jail?
Jail for what? I take
Trespass
something.
after warning. She does
After
not want you
warning.
in this store. She told you can't come back here.
Finish.
I told you you have to leave.
Check the juice.
Hey,
what?
It's my
Hey, what?
business, okay?
Hey, what?
It's my
Follow some
business.
system. Hey,
Listen,
what?
if you do not
Hey,
leave,
what?
if you do not
I don't
leave,
take something. Hey, what?
if you do not leave, you are going to go.
No, I don't leave.
So obviously there is definitely a language barrier. It's hard to understand what she's saying now that she's angry and upset. I could kind of understand her at first. Now it's almost like a mixture of English and whatever language that she speaks. I can tell she's like an African descent type of person. But the cop was like, give me your bag. You know what I mean? She's like, no, I just want to open it up and show you. Like, she's unwilling. She's untrusting. And I get it. She's untrusting of police officers because she's a foreigner. Maybe she's, like I said, dealt with a situation like this before. The store was unwilling to check her bag. She's like, they just want to take a picture for what? Did I take something? You know? And he's like, no, she didn't accuse you. So why am I being trespassed? And then she asked for a refund. He's like, no, we're just going to get you outside. Just get you outside. So he's 100% on the store side, even though this woman really didn't do anything wrong. I feel like it's like one of those things where sometimes people treat foreigners badly because they feel like they don't understand, or they feel like they're, like she said, you think I'm dumb? Like, a lot of people who don't deal with the public, who don't know what it's like to deal with people who don't know the language, they just assume that they're stupid because they don't speak the same language as you. And it doesn't mean that they're dumb. You know what I mean? It just means that they don't understand your language. And I personally feel like if you're going to be in any specific country, you should try to learn that language. If I move to another country, you know what? I'm going to do my best to try to learn their language, because I'm not going to expect them to accommodate me in every situation. So on the one hand, I'm all for people learning English, but at the same time, you can't mistreat people and act like they're dumb or they're beneath you just because they don't. You know what I mean? And I feel like in this situation, the cop is just 100% taking the store side, not really trying to hear what she's saying, probably because it is hard to understand her. But at the end of the day, she's a human being. She's got rights. She came into the store. She bought something. She felt as if she was being watched or treated like she was a thief or something. So she's trying to prove her innocence. But, you know, the cop's just like, come outside, come outside. You know, not even offering her the chance for a refund at this point. It wouldn't be me. I would handle my situation if I was being accused a lot differently. I'd be like, hey, look, I'll open up my bag, look in it. You can see that I'm not stealing anything, but I definitely want a refund now, and I will not be coming back to this store at all. You don't even have to worry about it. Why she refuses to leave at this point, like I said, I think it's because she wants to prove her innocence and she wants a refund. And the cop's just trying to get her to go outside, and then he wants to take her stuff. She's untrusting of him because he's 100% taking the side of the store. And I hate to say it, but there are crooked cops out there. There could be a situation where they plant something in her bag so that, you know, they have a reason for all this, you know, commotion. But right now, she's just a woman who's upset, very angry. She's getting a little disrespectful with the cop by over talking him and hey what, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I personally wouldn't talk or address a police officer like that because I know how they are, and it's like a situation where you're asking to get arrested at this point, you know what I mean? Even though she has not committed any crimes, but I don't see, you know, why they didn't give this woman a chance to prove her innocence by opening her bag and looking inside and, you know, rectifying the situation by letting her refund and then trespassing her. Like, at that point, again, you don't have to worry about me coming back to the store. And it sounds like she spent $1 and some change. Like, this whole situation is not worth the merchandise that's on the table. I'm just saying.
If you do not leave,
That's it.
if you do not leave, it's considered trespass after warning. I don't want to take you to jail.
Jail for what?
For trespass after warning. I was told.
I don't take
You were
nothing.
told you have to leave
Leave,
the store.
leave the store?
Just
Okay.
leave the store.
Check
It's
the
that
camera.
easy.
Check the
Just
camera.
leave the store.
No, I don't leave.
So what? You're going to stay here?
I check the minute. Put the minute. Report la besoin. Give me the report. What now? 30.
2132. What's 52?
Bon report la konya.
Huh?
What you say?
I don't speak. I don't speak.
Sirem, pour moi sou capable. Fréquent. Enfin nous quitter fréquent aujourd'hui. Bon c'est vrai sim là. Moi mettre un sim en dans ça.
I'm just saying about
Deux
this.
semaines. Moi mettre en dans ça.
Listen, man, I'd much rather you just leave
I
the
don't
store.
leave the store until
way
you
you don't have to go
put
to
the
jail.
minute in my hand. For stuff I take it in the store.
You want me...
Voilà, fréquent monsieur. Vous m'avez acheté non sou fin acheter. I buy something, I pay your money, I my money.
Right, but it's the scene. You're making a big scene.
Well,
That's
big-
why
that's what I- that's what I-
screaming,
that's what I- get out of my
all
face.
of this stuff. Now, I'm not going to get out of your face.
Yes,
Because you're going
I
to go to
said
jail
yes.
there,
Get out
very-
of my
You're
face.
going to go very soon
You
to jail.
don't show me my proof.
You
You
are
don't
going
show
to
me
go to
proof.
jail.
You don't show me proof.
I don't need
You
one.
don't
The
understand?
proof is, did she not ask you to leave the store?
Why she called the police
Did
for
she
me?
not ask
Why
you to
she
leave
called the
store?
police for me?
Did she ask you to leave the store?
Okay,
Yes or no?
okay, I don't leave nothing until you put the minute in my hand. That's it, and finish.
Okay, come outside with me real quick. Come outside.
You have proof?
Come outside.
You have proof?
Come
I said
outside.
no.
Come outside.
I said no.
All right, well, we're just going to hang out
I
here
said
tonight.
no. I'm finished. See you there, like I'm finished. That's it. Show me proof.
Nobody's saying you
Show
stole
me
anything.
proof.
Nobody's saying you stole anything at all.
Okay, at this point, yes, she's definitely kind of making a scene. She's all like, show me proof, show me proof. It's like, you know, if you only spend $1 and some change, ma'am, get your money back. I would ask simply like, you know what, okay, fine. I'll leave, but I need a refund. That way I get my money's back, because I'm not, you know, going to be feeding this business if they're going to treat me like I'm some kind of thief. Especially when I'm not, and especially when I'm offering for you to check my person, my bag, all of that, so that you can see that I haven't taken anything. I think they know that she hasn't taken anything, but they're almost treating her like she's a crazy person. And they're treating her like that probably because she's foreign, and it's really hard to understand. It's like broken English, maybe some other parts of some other language being said here, but she's very upset, and she's by herself. surrounded by, you know, people that obviously don't understand her. And I mean, I sympathize with this situation, like I said, and I normally, you've seen my other videos, I normally straight up, I'm on the cop side, you know, but in this one, I sympathize with her being a foreigner, number one, in a place where she's not being heard or understood. She's being treated like she's crazy, even though she's not. I mean, she's clearly just upset, you know, and, you know, like I said, she's not handling the situation exactly like how I would, but I don't know what it's like to be a foreigner in a store where I'm being accused of stealing and treated like I'm second class and not even given the chance to defend myself. She's like, show me proof. If you're gonna kick me out and treat me like I'm some kind of criminal, show me the proof that I have stolen. I can show you my receipt. I can show you my bag here. This is unfair. Like I said, this was just her last straw. Maybe this is not the first time it's happened. And maybe, you know, this is the straw that broke the camel's back and made her just blow up like this. And like I said, it's not right, you know, by any stretch of the imagination, would I have handled it like she is. But then again, I'm not a dark-skinned person who has dealt with a bunch of probably mistreatment, nor am I a foreigner. So I don't know what she feels like right now. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, but there's a little bit more left. We're going to fast forward, though, to see what ultimately happens, because there's going to be a little bit more back and forth, as he's waiting for a female officer to show up. I guess he at least has enough decency to not want to, you know, grab on her, because we've seen cops jump to, you know, straight up grabbing on people. And I appreciate the fact that they have been trying to, you know, be somewhat civil with her.
I buy something, I have my receipt in my hand. That's why when you were back on the lunch street, look at the bag.
This is your last chance.
That's just for what?
Right now?
Okay. Would you want me to know the Sure. Yes. Look at him.
Nope, I gave you your shot.
Okay. That's it. Yes. All right. Let's get that glass. Take the glass.
Relax.
We're not.
I said take the glass.
We're not moving.
Take that one.
Oh, yeah.
As we can see here, she's unwilling to unclench her hands that have her receipt. She's probably trying to hang on to that for dear life to prove, like, hey, I didn't try to steal this. You know, here's my receipt. You know, again, she's not, you know, from here, so maybe she just doesn't understand the severity of the situation of not following the cops' orders. But at the same time, she doesn't want anybody accusing her, and so she's gonna hold on to her receipt. So look, at the end of the day, I paid for that drink or whatever it was, and yeah. But I just, side note, the female cop shows up and she's like twice the size of the guys. Like, god dang. I mean, geez, you know. And it's not, you guys can sit there and say it's the vest, and I get the vest does make them look a little beefier, but she's morbidly obese. And as a police officer, you can't do that. You cannot be morbidly obese. I'm sorry. Because if there's ever a shakedown or a chance where you need to get out and chase somebody, you're going to lose them. Because you're going to be unable to keep up with anybody. Because you're fat. Let's just be real. Fat cops, like, what are they there to just stand there and look intimidating or something? Like, well, she's a big lady, so who's gonna cross her? Anybody who's got running shoes on, you know? I'm sorry, you just shouldn't let yourself get that big as a cop.
Alright. Stop. Stop for what? What's this none of my business? Stop.
Hey.
Follow what I was here. Like him. What's the none of my business for? What?
Not playing games.
Like him. What's the none of
Go. Do you have any knives?
Good.
Come on, them. I did him. Come on, don't touch my stuff.
You cannot have anything in yours. First, man. Let go.
This is my Wesley. Don't take it.
Let go.
Let
go of it.
No, bye-bye Wesley, amen. Bye-bye Wesley, amen. This is my Wesley. This is my Wesley. Yes.
Let go.
This is my Wesley.
We understand.
You're going to get it.
Yes, this is my Wesley. This is not Sam. It's not knife.
I got one finger.
I got one too. Hey, don't get food.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
There goes.
And as we can see, the female officer is apparently the one that's the most aggressive. My goodness, she just grabbed her by the head and slammed her into the car. Jesus. But again, you know, she's kind of bringing this on herself at this point. Ma'am, you should have just let the receipt go. I mean, like, clearly no one cares that you didn't steal. I mean, you can just, at that point, you know, it's all on camera. Just follow suit, do what you got to do, and fight it in court. Because at the end of the day, you were wrongly accused. They wrongly called the police on you for, like, literally no reason. She was obviously one of those people that was, you know, obstinate. Like, she's like, look, I'm not leaving until you check my bag. You refuse to check my bag? Well, call the police. So they call the police. Then the police shows up, 100% takes the side of the store, doesn't check her bag, doesn't even look at the receipt, doesn't even look at what she's got to say, just wants to take her out of the store, doesn't want to try to hear her out. And I just feel like that's mistreatment of a foreigner. I feel like, you know, sometimes people need to have a little bit more understanding, a lot more patience when dealing with somebody who's got a language barrier. That's why she's probably not letting go of the receipt, because she feels like she can't trust them. Obviously, you know what I mean? Like, that's why she just doesn't want to hold on to what little proof that she has that she didn't take from that store, because she doesn't know what her charges are going to be. But like the cop said, we're not charging you for theft. We're charging you for refusal to leave property that you've been trespassed on. So more than likely, she probably will go to jail. But I just think it's a little unfair. I feel like they should have given her a chance to, like, look in her bag, you know, and prove her innocence. Sometimes, like, you know, at the end of the day, if you're going to get trespassed from a store, you're going to get trespassed from a store. Allow the woman to get a refund. Allow the woman to prove her innocence. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, like, take the store side 100%, you know, because they obviously racially profiled her. And it was a black store manager and a black cashier. They probably look at her as like, oh, some, you know, black African, you know, and just mistreating her. And I hate to say it, but I've definitely heard other black people mistreat and make fun of African people. I've heard black people say things like African booty scratcher, really derogatory things about African people, almost as if they think they're better than them because they're not from Africa, you know. And what's the interesting fact is, when I was in Canada, there was a large population of African people. I had never really seen such a large amount of them in one spot, especially in a country that you would deem as mostly white. But I mean, and these people, like, no shade, but these were some of the darkest people I've ever seen. Like, the color on my shirt, you know what I mean? And beautiful skin tones, you know what I mean? Beautiful white teeth. I mean, just nice looking people. But I just personally had to double take because I, again, have never seen someone with that shade. You know, like actual black people, you know what I mean? Because the black people that we're used to seeing in Detroit and in America are technically just brown. They're not black. No, these people were actually black, you know. And like I said, no shade, just an observation. They're beautiful people, but worth a double take because I wasn't used to it. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and just end the video here. I just wanted to show that I do believe that there is some level of darkism. And I think some people, like this woman, get to a point where maybe their mental health is affected because of all the drama and all the accusations and all of the crap, essentially, that they have to deal with from other people. And it's just unfortunate that she was not given the chance to prove her innocence, to even just have them open up her bag and glance inside to make sure that she didn't have anything. And they're insisting upon a fist that's literally this closed. Do you have a knife in your hand? A knife? Her hand is literally like this. Does it look like I can hold a knife in there? You know what I mean? And if I could, wouldn't that cut my own hand? Wouldn't my own hand bleed if I'm clenching a knife like that? What kind of stupid question was that to even ask? You know, like, clearly the woman was just holding on to her receipt. She should have let it go. This did not have to escalate to this degree. It's just another case in point where, you know what? maybe we all can concede that darkism does exist in some situations, because for them to be taking pictures of her and following her around the store and watching her and all she bought was a drink, you know what I mean? And granted, she did walk into a store with a pretty big bag, which would, you know, make you probably look at the person a little different. You know, that's why, ladies, you got to be careful. Like, you run around with these big totes and, you know, you think they're cute and stuff like that, but taking big bags, book bags, things like that to a store is going to make people profile you. I mean, I've worn my baby bag, you know, just in certain stores, and I've had people follow me around. I don't look at it as, oh, they're following me around because I'm black. No, they're probably following me around because I have a book bag on. And people who have book bags in stores probably steal. So if you got a big bag, people are probably going to watch you. But it's like one of those things where if she's willing to show you, hey, I didn't take anything, look through my bag, you know, stuff like that. She just didn't want to be a victim that day, you know, but unfortunately she was. And this was just one of those things where I mean, the cops weren't super mean to her. They were respectful to a certain degree until the woman one showed up. But it's like, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Like I said, I feel like this was probably a darkism thing. Not going to say it's in every case. I personally don't look at people who are darker and think that they're thieves or think all these negative things about them. That's just me. I do understand that there are people like that in the world. And I also understand that there are people who look at foreigners and judge them and treat them differently and treat them like they're second class or like they're ignorant or something like that. Just because they can't speak your language doesn't mean they're dumb. All right, I think I'm done here. You guys leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And I'll see you next time.